welcome to the Magic of Marketing, where each week we give you a tip to help you grow your business and change the world. I'm so excited for this week's video because it comes from a question from a viewer who watched last week's video, which I'll put in the notes below so you can go back to it if you missed it. And it sparked actually a question from her because I talked about the power of networking and a way to, one tip to grow your business. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my phone. I have the question on the phone. This is what she said to me. Her name is Laura, by the way. Hi, Laura. Thank you for your question. So she said, how can I network without feeling as though I'm using people as a means to an end? This is a very powerful question, particularly as one of the things I always get my clients to do is to start networking if they haven't already. Because networking is very, very powerful. People do business with people, right? We do business with people we like, know, and trust. And so it's important to go out there and build those relationships, especially when you're new in business. So I love this question because it does make it feel like, well, am I just using people? If you feel that way, I'm going to challenge you today. I want to challenge you to redefine what it means to network. So let me ask you a question. If you had an unexpected problem, would you like to know the fastest way to get the solution? Now, I'm sure you answered yes, right? I'm going to give you an example. So I play volleyball, and I think it was a year ago, a year and a half ago, we were at Provincials, because I'm up here in Canada, and our team was playing, and I went to face pass the ball, someone had hit it at me, and my thumb went really far back. It really hurt. I had to tape my thumb because I had to keep playing. It was an important game. And anyways, when I got home from the tournament, of course, I had an injured thumb, and I had not had a sport injury not since I was in high school playing volleyball, funny enough. So I needed to know how to get this fixed because something had to be addressed. And I thought about what I needed for my thumb, and I realized, wait a minute, I know someone I can call. And I called a friend here in the local area. Her name is Claire. She's watching. Hi, Claire. And she owns a laser clinic. And I called her, told her about my problem. Turns out, yes, they can fix it. And I went to a whole bunch of sessions, and now my thumb is great. And I actually found out from some of the people who work there some of the triggers on, like with the computer, so I had to get more ergonomic. And this was fantastic for me. I needed the service, I needed my thumb fixed. I spend a lot of time on the computer, so it's really important to me. And I want to get back into sport. So, how did that all happen? Well, it happened because I networked. Because as I was going out there, I met Claire through networking events and saw her over and over and over again. So, conversely, if you had a friend who had a problem, wouldn't it be great if you could say, hey, I know who can help you? And you can refer them to someone who can help them with their problem. This is why I want you to go out and really redefine the way you network. Let's purify it, which is actually why I wore white today. Because I really feel like networking is so powerful, and if you go into it with the right mindset, then you're going to have amazing results. What I like to do when I'm networking is I think about it like relationships. The best relationships are the ones where people go to give, not to get. So if you think about it, when you build a relationship, whether it's a romantic one or with friends or with your family or with colleagues, the best ones are where you're giving of yourself and you are adding value and bringing joy and really putting your best foot forward. And what you'll notice is 9.9 times out of 10, you're going to get that back in droves because people are going to love to be around you and they're going to want to give back to you as you have given to them. So when you go networking, do the same thing. Go there to give, not to get. And the opposite thing tends to happen, but you got to go with the right intention. So what I do when I network, first of all, I love people. I think they're so interesting and you can learn something from everybody. So I challenge you to start thinking about networking that way. And then also when I go networking, I'll talk to people, and whether or not they'll become a client or they might become what Laura said is useful in terms of helping me grow my business, I think of them as a person and I listen to their story and I'm present with them. So the first thing I do is give them my gift of presence. I'm not looking at my phone, which by the way is such a pet peeve. If you're going networking, put your phone down. I'm not texting other people, I'm there with them. So first we're giving them that gift of presence, which today is unfortunately not as widespread as it probably used to be. And then the second thing I do is I think about, well, what's their business? What's their problem? Do I know someone? Maybe I can partner them up with someone. Do they have a specific problem they're telling me about that whether I can solve or somebody that I know can solve? And the more that I network, the more solutions I tend to get for anybody who I run into. So whether it's an actual business problem, an HR, a marketing, a sales, a product, they need something, a people problem, I'll know consultants and businesses in all those areas who can help them and I can recommend. Conversely, it could be a personal thing. Maybe they just need to lend an ear. And when I leave that networking event, I know that I feel good because not only have I been present with people, I've potentially helped them by connecting them with people who can help solve their problem. Sometimes I'm the one who can help solve their problem. There's nothing wrong with that. They've got a problem. They need it solved. You put it together. Done. Right? It's all good. So that's my solution for you. I challenge you to rethink. Purify networking. Don't look at it as such a bad thing. Look at it as an opportunity for you to make new friends, for you to go out there and to help people, whether it's because you can help them or you know someone who can help them. And when you go to give, not to get, it's going to totally change the landscape of networking for you. And you're going to find that it's really going to work well for you. So that's it. That's my tip on how to shift your way at looking at networking so you don't feel like you're using people, because you're not, because you're going to give, not to get. So what do you think? Do you like this video? If you do, please share it. Comment below. Let's start a conversation. I always love to hear back from you and your experiences. Have you experienced people who have been there just to get? Have you experienced people who've been there just to give? And how did you feel about those two? Think about those. Oh, that's very powerful, actually. That's one thing I would like for you to think about while you're at your next networking event. You can probably point them out. Who's there authentically and who's there just to get. So when you switch to the person who's there to give, oh, it's going to be so great. It's going to be so great. It's going to work out well for you. So that's it. Okay, now is really it. Listen, have a great day. Thanks for watching. I hope this added value to you. Comment below, share it with your friends, and we'll see you next week.